Is the 180-degree rule that important when using your camera? It depends. I think if you're doing vlogging, I've been experimenting a little bit. It's not a hard and fast rule. If you want consistency between shots, sure. If you want to do, if you're doing a movie, yes. But for the purpose of a vlog, I'm gonna do some experimentation outside with really high shutter speeds to control the light coming into the camera. Because for somebody like me, I'm on the bike generally when I'm vlogging or I'm walking around, and I don't have time to kind of fiddle around with an ND filter. And I've also seen that when I use an ND filter, is that it tends to get I tend to knock it a little bit, then it's off. And I can't use two hands sometimes when I'm setting exposure. But the nice thing on the A7S, and a lot of other cameras have this too, you have a little dial where you can set your shutter speed higher or lower. So I'm gonna go outside and try that out, and up against the sun, I'll probably get up to as high as hopefully probably 130-200, and see that it probably works out pretty good. So I've experimented a bit with the camera in terms of the exposure settings, and one thing that I learned early on with the camera was that you're supposed to, if you want something to look kind of filmic and you want it to look not too jittery, you use the 180-degree rule. So that means you set your shutter speed to roughly double that to what your frame rate is. So if I'm filming at 24 frames per second on the camera, that's about 50. So, but I've noticed some other videos, some people like especially like Cade, whose videos are really darn good. They look great. I was wondering, how does he get the shallow depth of field on his videos, even though he's riding on the bike and riding around as using ND filters? And I asked him, and he said, "Oh no, I just messed with the shutter speed until it just about looks right." And I never thought about that, because look at his videos. Yeah, maybe it doesn't look like it's super smooth, but it doesn't look it looks great. Shooting at that high shutter speed. So like right now, I'm shooting at 130-200, and I think I have a pretty nice blur in the background. I think it's a pretty nice effect on it, and even have the sun behind me. Maybe that'll come out good. Maybe it won't. So, 180-degree rule, yeah, that probably makes sense if you're doing like an actual movie. But I think for my purposes, I'm doing a vlog. I really cannot spend time kind of messing around with the ND filter on here. So I think this looks pretty good.